babe. Hello? Yo, pause this shit. Yo, you about to get a corn to the face, my nigga.
Make me you, make me you, make me you, make me wanna. But tonight it's going up, it's going up. You can never have shown up. I would never have be without my bag.
Hi guys, it's Jada.
Jalen.
And we're gonna do a seafood mukbang tonight. We have some corn, potatoes, some crab, shrimp, a nice butter sauce, some deviled eggs. So guys, we're doing a story time of the time we got arrested.
Discretion. We don't condone violence.
No domestic violence here, guys. No violence of any sort.
Sometimes you live and you learn.
You do. Life lesson numero uno. Okay. So story time about the time we got arrested.
You don't want me to start. I know you want to start the story off, so go ahead.
The way this went was, you know,
I hate telling this story, by the way.
a girl was getting her hair done. And
You was getting your hair done?
I'm in the chair scrolling on my phone. And I see Jalen kissing a bitch.
You a god. Where? On the cheek?
Yo,
You a goddamn liar.
They was hugged
She's
up.
so exaggerated.
as she was kissing her cheek, I thought it was her mother for a split second. But I was like, no, this can be her mother. So I was like, alright, so boom. Bet, you're blocked. Don't talk to me, I'm coming to get my shit.
Why are you so aggressive? How long ago did this happen and you still aggressive about it?
Okay. So, I get my hair done. I go to my friend's house to help her move. Then,
Can I tell my part in that whole thing?
sure.
It was a complete
Yo,
accident.
lie.
It's not a lot. Me, I was getting my wisdom teeth out. And what happened was, I don't know, I was bored in the dentist. So I started scrolling through my Snapchat. And you know how your Snapchat memories pop up? So it was a memory from like, what, a year and plus ago? And I meant to delete it and accidentally got posted. It literally was posted for like, what, 60 seconds? Not even a minute. When I went to go delete it, it didn't even say a minute ago. Posted.
Does
It
the minute
still had
matter?
seconds.
Does the minute matter?
And she viewed it.
It still went up on her story.
She was the only person to view it.
Oh.
Of course it would be her, right? The only person to view it.
The only person.
So as soon as I saw that she viewed it, I deleted it and then I started calling her. Decline.
Of course, decline because I wanted to block her ass. And I wanted to come get my shit. And
That's so rude. People make mistakes.
Come get my shit and go. Okay?
It was an innocent mistake. But yeah, I got 2 wisdom teeth taken out. And she wasn't answering none of my calls. And a lot of things could have went bad. And she don't give a fuck.
Back to my side. So I stopped texting her. Up until I wanted to head over and get my stuff.
Shut that up.
Alright, so I text her when I want to go over to get my stuff. She's like, okay, don't come here unless
Jada always on some bull crap.
you're trying to love me.
I did not say it. First of all, love me implies something else. I said, unless you're trying to take care of me, I just got 2 wisdom teeth taken out. I'm not trying to be arguing with you. I'm not trying to be doing no extra stuff. That's what I said. Let me ask y'all something. When y'all helping somebody move, y'all ever heard of people putting clothes on their bodies instead of putting them in garbage bags or in suitcases? Because that's some dumbass. So when I seen her on FaceTime with another girl's clothes on, I got pissed off and I hung up on her. And then she got mad. Shout out to Darren. Cameraman, low-key. She got mad that I hung up on her. So she proceeded to still come to my
To
house
get my shit.
and make a scene.
To get my shit.
I kid you not, literally like 20 minutes later, she texts me, I'm outside. And I'm like, I'm not doing this with you.
I texted her I'm outside and she had my shit ready. She said, come up to get it. And that was the wrong thing for her to tell me, come up.
Fast forward.
Fast forward, I come get my shit. She's
Can
outside.
you relax? Why are you so aggressive? Like, oh my goodness. You acting like you want to fight.
I do.
So I come get my shit. Like, calm down. God
So I come
damn.
get my stuff, right? I come get my stuff. Okay. And she had my stuff ready in a bag.
She came. She was pissed off.
No.
Kept saying, oh, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you. And I kept asking her why. Because I feel like she has some stupid ass excuse. Really, I posted a video
posted another girl.
of a year ago for a second.
She posted another girl, point period, the end. Tell me, leave in the comments, would y'all be mad if your
Yes,
significant...
you would be mad, but would you really take it to this extreme? I want y'all to play this whole video and then comment below and see if y'all would take it to this extreme, if you would go all the way, or if Jada's a little bit.
If your significant other posted someone else, y'all would be mad. That's it. It's clipped. It's done.
Oh, it's over.
Clip.
It's clipped.
Over.
All right, right? That's it. That's what she claimed. We went back and forth for 30 minutes, in and out my building.
Because she would have let me go.
In the
She was
rain.
Pulling me in the rain.
Hell fucking yeah. So yeah, after like 30 minutes, trying to get her to change her mind. Nope, she wanted to be done. So I said, okay, bye. That's when she became bipolar. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna call you bipolar because you went from, okay, bye, to, you done with me? Really? Really? I'ma F you up, whatever. And when I told you all that I seen was her hand coming from my throat, I'm like, okay, now she's wilding. She's really bugging out. So I try to pick her up and put her outside my building. Because when she's outside, she don't know the code, so she wasn't going to get back in.
Yes,
right?
I was. Yes,
No,
I
you
was.
wasn't.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
But in the process of me trying to pull her out my building, her glasses dropped. So she's
They
screaming.
ain't dropped.
No, so she's screaming, I need my glasses. I need my glasses. So I went back in and I got her glasses. And I'm
And
going to
guess
go
what
home.
she did with it? And guess what? I want you to guess. She took my glasses.
Her glasses?
Can't see without them. And threw them in the woods. And then proceeded to tell me.
It was not the woods. It was a park.
Go find them, knowing I can't see. How I'm supposed to find them? Blind.
I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
Alright. So, after she threw them, I was mad. I went after her ass.
No. She instead decided to run up them goddamn stairs to cause a scene. Because all of this took place in the lobby. Right? We're arguing back and forth in the lobby. She decided to run up the stairs and try to make a scene on my floor. So I'm running up the stairs after her. Trying to stop her from getting to my floor because I don't want all my neighbors to hear all the bull crap. Right? Guess what she decides to do? Tell him.
Well, first of all, we was in the staircase after I ran. And she was pulling me by my hoodie. So I'm like this.
It wasn't her hoodie.
It was my hoodie. I'm like
It wasn't
this,
your hoodie.
trying to go up the steps and
Who
she
hoodie
not
was
letting
it?
me.
It was your hoodie?
Whatever.
It was your hoodie?
It was my ex-friend's hoodie. I was trying to go up the steps and I'm getting pulled by my neck. So I thought she was as leveled as me. So I go to kick her leg. Instead, I kick her jaw.
And I just got my wisdom teeth from then. Remember that?
And then
Remember
I
that
went
part
back
of the story?
and realized what the hell I did.
And she knows she done fucked up.
So I just stood there. I was like, damn, I hurt this lady.
You hurt this lady.
I feel a little bad.
I'm a lady at this point.
So I stopped. Then she gonna take my phone and start smacking me on my head with the phone. Oh. Okay?
In my mind, I couldn't believe what just happened. In my mind, I couldn't believe what just happened. Like, I just blacked out at this point. Like, I don't know if I was saying that out loud, but in my head, I was just asking you, like, are you crazy? Like, you really just kicked me in my mouth when I got 2 wisdom teeth taken out?
You gonna learn today who I am.
That's why I'm pretty sure she had a concussion.
No, tell them what you did after hitting my head.
And then I wasn't done.
That's what you heard on my head. The glass, my phone was like this. I kid you not. It looked like this after she hit my head so many times.
I mean, you're lucky it didn't go in the garbage disposal. That would have been worse.
Yeah. So
I mean, hindsight, I probably should have did that. Because you were still able to call the cops.
So not only did she clock my head about 1,000 times, she punched my eye. When I mean punch, I went, and I came back up. It's like, okay. And then all I felt is my eyes swelling. I couldn't see after that, out of my one eye.
She couldn't see, but she could still call the cops.
I should put a picture of my black eye. So, I called the cops. Cops get there. They asked me what happened. I told them. Then they went and talked to her
Her swollen shut eye.
and saw her side of the story. And she's over there, rah, 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 with her mother. Her mother's saying I trespass. But I was invited over.
By who?
By you.
No, you
You're
was
the one who
not.
said come upstairs. I want to stay out the building. So
Jada, and
technically you invited
what? No, and what was the messages before? Don't come. And you said I'm coming anyway.
to get my
So
cup.
technically, yeah.
I stood in the little staircase where the cop was talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, who is that? I said, it's my ex-girlfriend. Ex. Okay. 'Cause we ain't together no more. And he said, well, this is domestic violence. He was talking to me. He was like, if she want to press charges on you, you could go to jail. I said, if she press charges on me, I'll press charges on her. Because I ain't going to jail alone. And so they went to ask her. She wanted to press charges. And all I hear is, yeah, take her A to jail. I'm like,
Take her A to jail.
I said, take her to jail
ass
too. She
jail.
coming. I'm pressing charges.
I
So-
mean, you have no. In my defense, you had already called the cops. So what I thought you was gonna do? Say no, leave her alone. I'm going home. You wasn't about to do that. So I said, if I'm going to jail, she coming too. So I said, yeah, press charges on that ass.
I kept telling the cops I want to go home.
And I'm supposed to know that how? When you in the staircase and I'm in the hallway.
I kept telling them I wanted to go home.
I don't know why you called them then.
So they handcuffed me and told me, no, don't worry.
Ain't
You'll
nothing
get
worse
out
than a
so
cop
soon."
caller.
Shut up. They said, don't worry, you get out soon.
Who you telling to shut up?
All right.
No, so they handcuffed her. They took her out.
Took me out.
Me. They let me
waited
put
till
some clothes on.
I got out.
No, they let me put some clothes on. They let me take my earrings off. My earring, because I only had one earring in there at this point. They let me put my phone down, my wallet down. They told me, you know what, I can't take to jail basically. So I wouldn't have to like leave it all at the precinct, and then we had
They
to
cut
ride
my
in separate
strings.
cars.
They cut my strings when I got there.
Oh,
When I got there, first of all, we got arrested at like 8 something, 9 o'clock at night.
no, it was like 10:30. You sure?
No, it was like 8 or 9.
Oh.
We got arrested and they took us. They took my phone.
What I'm most pissed about,
No, they cut the
the
strings
strings
to
up,
my
your hoodie,
sweater.
your hoodie.
Or
If
your
you had
shoes.
sweatpants, your shoes, if you don't want to take them off. What I was most pissed about, she's pissed about her phone. I was pissed about my outfit. That was a whole new outfit, and they just cut my strings. Like she didn't even ask me. She just whipped out a survival knife. Said,
Why you wearing a new outfit to jail? They let you get
"I
this.
didn't. I wasn't planning on going to jail that night. Who plans to go to
Why
jail?
do they cut the strings?
So you don't.
So you
choke
won't hang yourself.
All right.
It's that intense.
So we get into bookings. They write in a little police report asking me my side. I have to write it out, sign it. I'm joking with the police officers. I'm handcuffed like this, writing with one hand. And
You
this-
was joking
She
when
keeps it hanging like that.
Jada was.
we was in
At
separate
this
rooms.
point, she was no. When we first got to the precinct, at this point, she was not joking. She was pissed. Like when I told you, Jada had the straightest face ever. She was just like, with her swollen black eye. Like it was just getting worse by the minute. I'm telling you, it's not funny. Her face was freaking hilarious. Like yo, it was crazy. I mean, the popo was actually pretty cool.
They was nice to me.
Yeah.
They was like, you need water? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I got
I'll
a
take
Gatorade.
bottle.
I took a Gatorade.
And they was like, don't worry. You'll get out. You didn't hit yourself first. I was like, yeah, you right. I ain't hit myself.
I can't. And then the most awkwardest part is they had us in separate cells the whole time. But when she needed to get her mugshot and her fingerprints taken, she had to come into my cell. And they asked me, they was like, do you want us to take you out of the room or are you going to be cool? I was like, I'm straight. I'm going to just be
They
looking
told
at
me
the
don't even
ceiling the
look
whole
at her.
time.
They said, please don't look at her. when you
Knowing
go in there."
damn well she wanted to look at me.
I looked at her. And she was
like,
like,
you
you
see?
laying on the cell.
I was laying down, facing up. I was trying to take a nap. In all honesty, it was getting late. Like at this point, it was probably like 11 o'clock at night. There's no sense of urgency there. Like they put all-nighters. They're not doing work. They'll get to you when they get to you. They really don't care. So I'm trying to take a nap, and on the most uncomfortable freaking bench ever. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm praying. I'm like, okay, all I gotta wait is till they go take us downtown. Like, I maybe get a bed, a pillow.
No.
It was worse.
You ain't getting a bed and a pillow.
You ain't getting a.
You getting a little tiny cell with 9 other in your cell, and they
That's
stink.
dirty.
Boy.
Yeah, but guess what? They stink. But she over there asking, "You gay? You gay?" Trying to find herself a prison wife.
Right or wrong?
She was trying to take this little jailbird.
Yo, I was
out
talking
for
about
seafood.
She's a. Speaking of seafood, shout out to seafood. She's a liar. When you in jail for 22 hours and you ain't got nothing to talk about, I'm talking about food. That's what I'm talking about because I'm hungry. That's all I'm thinking about. And taking a shower.
Freaking,
What?
you ate my freaking crab.
Oh, too bad.
So,
You ate your
I
own
see-
crab, nigga.
first of all, when I went in there, I seen a sandwich moldy. It was thrown at the wall, sitting in a corner. I seen piss on the same floor I was in a little cell with piss on the floor. And they had us in the same cell at first. Until
No, they didn't.
Separated us, yes.
Oh, when Chris got down?
It was for like 2 minutes. And she
Yo.
sat first, so I decided to stand, and then all of a sudden...
But
I
at
see
that
her
point,
get up.
I wasn't even pissed anymore. I was just like, okay, like I was gonna ask her, like, do you want to sit? So she wouldn't have to stand. But again, her face was just, I mean, it was like, so I was like, okay, I guess we're just not gonna talk.
But when she stood up, I gladly took that seat. My legs hurt. So,
Babe, which one's mine?
not the one, not this one.
This one's mine?
I guess. You was
So then
eating
whose is
mine.
this?
That's yours too, because you was eating off mine.
Oh, so you want two of mine?
Yeah.
Damn, it's not that serious.
We went down there. Then I got put in the cell
I
with
love
these
you.
weird ass people.
But
They
she
was
wasn't
funny.
worried. She was worried about who gay, and she was worried about being all up in my mouth. Because every single time she heard me say something, you would hear through the wall, and I'm talking about like a brick wall. You would hear through the word through the wall, huh? What you said? Yeah, that's me.
Because she was steady talking crap in there. Like, what?
Yo,
Say it out loud.
when you're in a room full of girls, right, and y'all all did something wrong, what's the first thing y'all gonna ask each other? What
Why
you
that
did?
in there?
Exactly. So they asked me, and I told them I had a fight with my ex. Yeah, that's me. Oh, you hear through the wall. I'm like, bye. And then she had a group of other people behind her. Bye, bye, bye. Like she already made friends. Like she already found her prison wife. Now
First of all, we got there so late at night. I was so tired. I didn't know the time. So I think by like 7 o'clock.
I had a girl in my cell who smuggled her watching.
Whatever.
So I knew the time, hour by hour.
By 7 o'clock, I was tired. So I fell asleep. I put my hood over my head. I sat on that nasty floor. Yo, there was chicken wings. Chicken
I saw
bones.
I saw Skittles. I saw cigarettes.
There was
I
chicken
saw
bones.
roaches. Yeah, not like cockroaches, like blunt roaches.
How you get chicken in jail?
The bars, right? So you know how prison they have the cell door, and that was bars, but then next to it, it would be like a half wall, and then it would only be half walls of bars. So it would be half like brick wall and then half bars. So I was sitting on that little edge. At a point in time, I thought I was gonna start rapping. Like we was just all talking across cells.
A song about what in jail?
Joe trying to kill Tom.
So whatever. Anyways, I think. Well, I know. At about 9 o'clock, no, 8 o'clock.
No, but it was. I'm sorry to cut you off. It was so bad that when Jada woke up, a CO came to me and she asked me, "Why you in here?" So it wasn't the girls in the cell no more. It was a CO that asked me, "Why you in here?" And I told her. And then she was like, "Your girlfriend in here?" I was like, "Yeah." "Oh, you here, Jada?" "That's me." Like she had came to her cell door and was like overhearing the conversation, and I'm just like,
Cause she was steady talking about me, and then when I was sleeping, the people in my cell, they was like, yeah, they was talking about you, talking hot crap.
why
you
are
asleep.
you listening
I was
to
like,
dirty
They
instigators?
even told me, they was like, she transferred cells to the one in front of us, so she was looking at you like this.
I never moved from myself. I never moved from myself.
You didn't get transferred into the other cell?
No.
Not for a split second, then asked to go back when the girl was.
No.
You a liar. We
How are
talked
you
about
telling
this
me?
before, guys. We talked about this before.
The time when I moved cells was you already had left by then. So how are they telling you that I talked about you? I had already, you had, when they, remember they moved you to the cell in front of you to talk to the lawyer. Did they not? You left before me. I talked to my lawyer after you left. Because when you locked up in a cell, you can't even look down the goddamn hall. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what time is it. You don't know who there. You ain't talking to nobody.
Jalen was
So
talking
what?
to people.
No.
All you
what-
hear is CO, CO, CO. Like, shut up. They don't want to talk to you neither.
You're highly upset. Till this day.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not.
Sounds like it.
I keep getting.
But yeah,
Anyways,
and then I got out.
I got out too.
And the first thing I do when I get out of jail is I'm about to block him. And I already see her on Twitter. Fresh out of jail. Yeah, my ex thinks she did this, that, and the third. But she ain't this. She already talking
I said I just got out of jail.
She heard me in jail talking about some. My mugshot ain't even all that bad. It's kind of cute.
My
And then
mugshot
her,
is
the first thing she posts on Twitter. My mugshot cute.
My mugshot is very cute. And then, you know, I have a cop friend in the family. He came over one day. He was like, "You want to see a mugshot?" Because my mugshot is not online. I do not have a criminal record. This concludes story time. We'll see you guys next time. Maybe we'll do another story time. Who knows? Because we're so boring. That was the only exciting thing in our life. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about us. If you guys start watching, maybe we'll be more active.
I'ma show you how to get it.
Okay, bye.